going on, everybody? Welcome to the Elite Suite, and today I'm bringing you the Foot Championship Series Squad Building Challenge Cheapest Solutions. This is where we go through every single one of the 6 regional winners. They've got their own squad building challenges like Principe, Guastella, MSDOSSARY, RAFIFA, and then you got the Royal and TASS on the other page. So we're going to start it off with Principe here, and each of the regional winners have, I guess, their favorite team and what country they're from. So that is the requirement for the challenge. We'll also need 77 rating on every single challenge, and there's some challenges have specific, like, players from the same nation maximums, so we'll deal with that in each individual challenge. For Principe, we can only have a maximum players of 4 in the same nation. So let's go and start it off here. We've got a Romanian goalkeeper, Rushan. He's a very cheap discard card, and since he is from Romania, we don't have to worry about really having more than 4 Romanians in the team. Then our left back is going to be Kolarov here, and then our center back is going to be Tomovic to get the strong link or the weak link through Serbia there. At center back, we're going with Vermaelen, and then Gostadeo at right back, because the right backs from the KHALID are inflated right now due to SBCS like this, and so if you want to go with a center back, we only need 90 chemistry, so we can sacrifice a little bit of chemistry there. We're going with KHALID as our left center defensive, left center mid. Our central midfielder is going to be Magnanelli, and then our right center mid is going to be Ghazi. And the reason I went with CDMs across here is because they are cheaper than the center mids, and that is the cheapest way to do this squad building challenge. And then up top, we've got Tadic as the left winger. He's going to get a strong link with KHALID there through Southampton. And then our striker is going to be Matri, and our right mid is going to be Ed Nilsson. And as you can see, it gets the 94 chemistry, 78 rating, easy as it gets there. So we get that with ease. We get even more rating than we need to, and it gives you a premium gold players pack in return for just submitting a bunch of discard cards. So this was one of the cheapest ones, I believe, only about 6 to 7K, very, very cheap. So we get a 25K pack for that. We'll go ahead and submit it, and then we'll open the packs at the very end of the video. So there it is, Principe, PAOLUCCI, completed. Moving on to the next challenge, which is going to be Guastella, and he is the American winner for the North American region. His favorite team must be Juventus. We've got we need a United States player in there, and then we need a minimum of 4 nations in the squad, which shouldn't be too hard. So let's go ahead and start it off by getting that United States player out of the way. We are going with Brad Guzan here at goalkeeper, and then to get him chemistry, we went with Espinoza. But at left back, we've got Massina. He is from the KHALID, and then we've got the strong link with Rugani, who gets the Juventus requirement out of the way. So we're going Espinoza to get the strong link with Guzan, and then at right back, we're going with the cheapest Premier League right back, which is Naughton right now. Then at center mid, we're going with Viviani, and then we're moving into a little bit of the Premier League here with Kirchhoff. Barami's going to be our right center midfielder, and then up top we're going with Yanui, Defoe, and Borini, and as you can see, it gets the 92 chemistry, so you don't need any position changers. It gets the chemistry that you need, along with that 77 rating, and for this one is another 25K pack. And Rugani is probably going to be the most expensive card out of every single challenge that we do, and all 6 of them, Rugani is a couple, about 2.5K. So he gets that Juventus challenge, that requirement done. The reason Rugani is so expensive is because there's really not that many cheap gold cards from Juventus. You've got the left winger Piaka, and then Rugani, and then the rest of them are pretty high rated and expensive. So Rugani is a couple K, but that's going to be the most expensive card that we need to submit. So as you can see, we are now done with Guastella's card, or Guastella's squad building challenge, another 25K pack. Hopefully we can pack ourselves one of these new team of the season cards for the second English League team of the season. For Al-Dassari, we need 1 Al-Ittihad player and 1 Saudi Arabian player as well. So we're going to go ahead and get that Saudi Arabian Al-Ittihad player out of the way, and we're going to throw him at left back. Now, All these players from the Saudi Arabian League that are gold are very inflated, and this card was even 1,200 coins. So you're spending 1,000 coins for a bronze card. So you can imagine how expensive the gold cards are right now. So this is the cheapest way to do it. We're just going to completely ignore links with the left back, and we're going to get our chemistry by linking through different leagues like the Turkish League and the Bundesliga. So we're going to Kivrak at goalkeeper, and then we're going to go with Majani at center back, and then Daruka at center back. At right back, we're going to have another Trabzonspor player, Pereira. And then our last Trabzonspor player is going to be Yokuzlu at right center midfielder. And we'll have a little bit of low chemistry on the left center back, but as I mentioned in the previous squads, we only need 90 chemistry. Then our center mids are going to be Sebastian Rudy, and then we're going to have Hojer here. Then our center attacking mid is going to be Meyer, and our attackers are going to be Kiesling and Meyer again, another Meyer. So go ahead and get them in the right position. As you can see, it gets 78 rating. Again, the rating, perfectly fine. You can actually go with, there's a lower rated left back from Al Ittihad that you can actually use here, and it should get 77 or 78 rating still. So that is the cheapest way to complete MSDOSSARY, MSDOSSARY's squad building challenge. It gets exactly 90 chemistry, so you don't got to worry about any position changes on that right center midfielder. Get another 25k pack for that, and we're getting these 25k packs for about 6,000 coins, 7,000 coins, maybe 8k at the most on each squad, so it's a great deal. So for this one on RAFIFA, we need a Brazilian player and a Paris player. We can the players from the same league is a maximum of 4, and then the minimum of 77 rating and 90 chemistry. So Goita is going to be our first player, and I went with him because the second Spanish league, which is La Liga 1, 2, 3. It's very cheap right now. All the cards are just discard at 400 coins. So to get the Paris and Brazil player out of the way, we went with Maxwell. All of the Paris Saint-Germain gold cards, actually all the Paris Saint-Germain cards in general, are all above 2,000 coins. So we spent an extra 400 coins to get the Brazilian out of the way at the same time, and we put Maxwell at left back. Then we're going to get the strong link with Jamerson here, and then another strong link in the midfield with Fabinho, and just leave them with their chemistry there. Moving on to other leagues throughout the squad, because we do only get 4 players from the same league. So we're just going to leave that one with 3. So moving back on to the second Spanish league, as I said, we're going Olivas and Suarez at right back. Our center midfielder is going to be Lawson. So Lawson's not going to get full chemistry, but that's all right. We'll still get the chemistry that we need. So our first center mid from the Eredivisie is going to be De Jong, and then our left forward from the Eredivisie is going to be Elia. Our striker is going to be his partner in crime up top, Jorgensen, and then another Feyenoord attacker, Bergwijn. That is not how you pronounce his name. 94 chemistry, 77 rating. Go ahead and submit that for another 25k pack. And there's a moth flying around my room. Grab that 25k pack, and we've got 2 more. We've got KHALID, the Royal ALOUFI, and TASSAL, TASS, RUSHAN. So for KHALID, the Royal ALOUFI, he is another player who needs an Al Ittihad and a Saudi Arabian. So this is the second squad building challenge that requires an Al Ittihad player. And so we're going to use the exact same Al Ittihad player that we used in the first one, which is Shuhail. And we're going to do the exact same thing with Shuhail. We're going to throw him at left back and completely ignore the rest of his chemistry and get chemistry elsewhere in the squad. So our goalkeeper is going to be Varas. He is from La Liga Santander. And we go with a full Spanish side. We need at least 3 leagues, obviously, the Al Ittihad and the Saudi Arabian league there. And then we're going with La Liga and then the second Spanish league, which is La Liga 1, 2, 3. So Varas is going to be our goalkeeper. Our center back is going to be Lorente. We've got Bruno and then Fontas because the right backs are inflated. Then we're going Rodriguez at center defensive midfielder. At left mid, we're going with Jurado. At center attacking mid, we're going with Canales. Joaquin is going to be our right midfielder. And then Leon is going to be our first striker. Joselu being our second striker. Gets 77 rating, gets 90 chemistry. Moving on in an easy 25k pack. Again, if this is helping you guys out, be sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like on the video as well. It's all I ask in return. TASSAL, RUSHAN, probably one of the more famous pro players. He is an Arsenal fan, it appears, and from England. So we need those requirements, and then the players from the same nation has to be a maximum of 4, like we've seen before. So we're going to go with McCarthy at goalkeeper. The Southampton, yes, I thought that was Southampton's bat. I was blanking in my head. Taylor's going to be our left back, and then Shackle is going to be our first center back. To get both the Arsenal and, I guess, England out of the way, we were going with Holding at center back. He's far cheaper than any of the golds, and the only golds from Arsenal right now that are cheap are like Egyptian or just off countries that won't really get the chemistry we need. So going with the silver, even though it hurts the rating, it does help the chemistry a lot, and we are able to get the rating elsewhere. So we're going with Lowton at right back. He is a cheap right back from the Premier League that'll get a strong link with Holding. And then in the midfield, we're moving on with more players from the second English league, like Houlihan, and then we're going Hunt, Holtby, and then a Bundesliga attack, and that's where we get most of the rating right there with a 79 rated Fabian Johnson. Hazard up top at striker, and then the right forward is going to be Hoffman. Now, one thing to note that you do need Hoffman as a right winger, not a right midfielder, just so it gets the 90 chemistry. You could also move Fabian Johnson to a left winger if you so choose, but that gets the 77 rating, it gets the 90 chemistry, and it's a very cheap 25k pack. So we've got 150,000 coins worth of 25k packs after we've gotten these 6 25k packs. So let's go ahead and open these packs, see if we can pack ourselves at least one team of the season. I'd be happy with that. Or at least a walkout, possibly. Let's go ahead and start opening. First pack, walkout. Come on, get it out of the way early. First pack. It's not a walkout. It's not a blue. It's not a good pack. It's going to be a center back. Jardel. Yep, that's Jardel. There it is. Terrible first pack. Moving on to the second pack. All right, second 25k pack. Not a walkout. Not a blue. Not even a big flare. We're going to get Konoplyanka from Schalke. Moving on to the third 25k pack. We've got 4 more. Plenty of time to get a blue or a walkout. Something bigger than this small-ass flare. A left mid, Samu Castillejo. 3 more packs. Saving the best pack luck for last. Come on, at least give me a blue. At least give me a big flare. At least like an 84 rated card. Something to get hyped up about. You guys have seen my pack luck in the previous videos. And this last week has been terrible time to get shit pack luck. Because Team of the Season is here. I'm ready to pack Team of the Seasons. And they're giving me Diaby and Gomez. Kolojajczak. 2 more packs. Spinning around. Come on, it's a blue walkout. I can feel it. It's a blue walkout. It's Rashford. It's not a blue walkout. Final pack. Please, EA. Please. Come on. No, it's not a walkout. Oh, God. Why does this happen to me? I didn't pack anybody above Konoplyanka. This is so bad. I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't buy FIFA points.